Welcome to Refresh with Kellyanne. Today I'm going to go through a few neck exercises. I actually have several injuries in my neck. I was in a car accident, and after seeing my MRIs, I have quite a lot going on in my neck. My neck is straight, so I have very little shock absorption currently, which I would like to change the curve of my neck. And I have a herniation, and then two bulges below it, and a big bone spur on the front of one of my vertebrae. So this is all due to a combination of factors, and then having a car accident and it exacerbating the situation. Oh, this is no good. Okay, let's start over. Hi, welcome to Refresh with Kellyanne, where we refresh the mind, body, and spirit using movement and breath. In this video, we're going to go through some really basic neck stretches and movements. I myself have several neck injuries, and sometimes it causes this fun thing called cervical radiculopathy. Anyways, that means that sometimes I experience numbness and tingling going down one or both of my arms, and sometimes I lose a little bit of my grip strength and other forms of strength in my arms due to these neck issues, which affect my nervous system. Anyways, so the first thing I like to do with students is run through some basic range of motion. If you yourself have neck injuries, please proceed with a lot of caution and awareness, knowing whatever you happen to know about your neck injuries. If you're in doubt, skip the exercises, okay? So the first thing I do is a sort of cat-cow with the neck. I look up and send the head back as far as I comfortably can. And then I keep the neck long, and then I come forward. So it's sort of cat-cow, but with the neck muscles. And I go as far as I can feel stretch. So for different students, that's going to look very different. I think it's important not to swing the head here. And you can combine it with your breathing. So sometimes I will exhale as I come forward and inhale as I bring the head up and back. I like to move very slowly, and I like to think of the spinal segments as I do this. So thinking of articulating the spinal segments individually, even though it might not practically work that way. And now I'm going to do rotation. So you're just going to look side to side, again, only as far as you're comfortable. Move slowly. I try to move with awareness of the tilt of the head, and I move only so far as I can feel a stretch. So this is going to look different. Everyone has a different range of motion in their neck. And again, if it ever feels strange, maybe you want to do a smaller range of motion or just skip that exercise altogether. So I'm going to do about 3 more. So I do about 5 to 10 of these, typically. Bring your awareness to your breath. Big inhale. Exhale slowly and mindfully. A few more repetitions. And then I'll come back to center. Now we're going to do lateral flexion, which is just bending to the side. So lateral, and then flexion is when two segments come closer to each other, right? So I'm going to bring one ear towards the shoulder on the same side, and then come back to center, and then go to the opposite side. And again, go only as far as you are comfortable. And also moving at a slow speed. We're dealing with very small segments of tissue. If you compare the size of the tissues in your neck to, say, some of the bigger muscles in the body, like the glute max or the lats, you know, we don't need to apply a lot of force to get good results with these muscles. So often I find that moving gently is more effective. If we move too quickly, we sort of shock our nervous system. And then your body might have a response to tighten up if you move too quickly. Right, so coming back to center and just taking a minute breathing. Inhale, reach the crown of your head upwards gently. Allow the shoulders to come down and back. You maybe rotate the shoulders a few times here. So rotating up, back and down, and then gradually exaggerating the movement. And then from here, we're going to do a few stretches for the front of the neck. Please proceed with caution. Everyone's neck is different. We don't want to feel any pain. Some discomfort is okay. Just be very mindful. I would be very cautious with sensations of compression in one specific location. We want to feel a big stretch across a broad area of tissue that is tolerable, i.e. you can breathe very comfortably throughout the stretch. If your breathing becomes rushed or agitated, then it's typically an indication that you're going too far. So we're going to take the palm of the hand and we're going to place it right at the edge of the collarbones, at the bottom edge, and you can place both hands one over the other. It doesn't matter which hand is in front. And then sit up nice and tall. Relax the shoulders. And then you're going to draw down. You're going to press gently into the chest and pull gently down. And now the first thing is you're going to bring your chin up. And then maybe send the head back. Until you feel a broad stretch. You can purse the lips or sort of pull up with the chin to increase the stretch. So if you sort of pull your bottom jaw upwards, it's going to lengthen all of that tissue. And relax. So I recommend keeping the eyes closed for these exercises. I find it more relaxing. If you have a different experience, then keep your eyes open. And so you'll come up and back again. And so once again, everyone's neck is different. For my neck, I know that I have the biggest amount of tightness in the front and bottom of the neck because I've discussed it with the medical professionals who look after me. And so I know that it's important for me to feel a good stretch in this area for the things that I have going on in my neck. So this is going to be the same stretch. It's very similar, but we're just going to look to the side about 45 degrees. So about halfway from looking straight ahead to going towards your shoulder. You're going to look to the side, and then you're going to press gently in and down, and you're going to pull back and up. So the reason I say pull up is because we don't want to compress the neck too much. So right now I'm feeling a stretch in my sternocleidomastoid here. And I can also feel it going up towards my jaw. Again, everyone's different. So here, I can modify the stretch. So I can very gently move my chin towards my shoulder. That will move the stretch towards the side and back of my neck. And then I can lift the chin gently upwards and move forwards. And now it's moving forward. And so you're just going to have to feel it out. Again, everyone's body is different. So you'll just have to experiment. I do recommend you move extremely slowly through these exercises. So take a deep breath and then exhale. And now you'll switch sides. So your chin will look to the other side, to the opposite side, halfway towards the shoulder, and then tilt the head back, gently pressing, gently pulling down. And now you can move the chin gently, and you feel the stretch. Gently come back to center. Bring the arms down, roll the shoulders. I should have probably mentioned you can sit in any comfortable seated posture. Wow, my neck feels a lot better. So those are some exercises that you can do if you're having any neck discomfort. It's something that I should be doing after I do a lot of computer work. And your neck is very important. It's very important that you take really good care of it. So hopefully this video is useful to you, and you can take these exercises and apply them as needed. I hope you have an excellent day. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.